Welcome back. Today we're diving into the Mercedes-Benz Vision Iconic, a showpiece that looks like it was stitched from 1930s Hollywood glam and tomorrow's tech. From the moment the long hood and sculptural fenders appear, the car announces itself as more theater than commuter, a low, dramatic coupe that borrows proportion and flourish from pre-war masterpieces while loading the cabin with experimental tech that points toward Mercedes' future. The exterior is a masterclass in contrast. Huge, flowing volumes meet razor-sharp detailing. The silhouette is long and low with an exaggerated bonnet and pronounced rear haunches that recall the SSK and 500K lineage, but translated into a modern electric GT package. Mercedes has turned lighting into a design surface here, an upright, expressive grille with pixelated graphics and animated three-pointed star motifs that act as both brand signature and mood setter. Chrome and brass accents give the concept an Art Deco air, but everything reads as deliberately theatrical rather than production ready. It's about setting a new design language more than meeting crash test rules. Step inside and you hit a deliberately anachronistic yet futuristic mix. Velvet and mother of pearl meet wafer, thin displays and a floating zeppelin, a glass dashboard. The cabin feels like a private lounge, seats upholstered in deep blue velvet, brass trim, straw marquetry floors, and a four-spoke, ship-style steering wheel that nods to bygone luxury. But Mercedes also makes a statement about sensory design. Analog controls are preserved as tactile anchors, while hidden digital surfaces provide contextual information only when needed. A hyper-analog philosophy that keeps the emotional feel of luxury intact even as electronics proliferate. It's sumptuous, theatrical, and intentionally impractical for daily use, designed to show what premium can feel like when regulations and cost are secondary. Under the hood, if you can call it that, the Vision Iconic is a demo platform. Mercedes hasn't confirmed production powertrain specs in the sense of horsepower and 0-60 figures because the car's main job is experimentation. Instead, it showcases technologies that could trickle down. Neuromorphic computing for more efficient AI and autonomy, steer-by-wire and rear axle steering for enhanced maneuverability, and packaging optimizations you'd expect from an electric layout. The concept also highlights solar paint and wafer, then solar cells integrated into the bodywork. Mercedes suggests these could add meaningful range in ideal conditions, though company figures on theoretical annual gains should be read as exploratory rather than guaranteed real-world improvements. Autonomy and software are central to what Mercedes is pointing at. The Vision Iconic previews Level 4 highway autonomy in controlled scenarios, driven by a neuromorphic architecture that's more energy efficient than traditional computing for AI tasks. That's notable because it signals Mercedes' intention to marry extravagantly detailed craft with serious digital innovation. The idea that luxury will be judged not just by wood and leather, but by the intelligence and seamlessness of the software experience. Expect these systems to be calibrated for a chauffeur or relaxed cruising mode rather than sporty, hands-on driving. On performance and practicality, because the Vision Iconic is a concept, Mercedes hasn't released concrete range, power, or acceleration numbers the way it would for a production EV. What you can infer from its platform cues is that packaging is optimized for long hood proportion and a low center of gravity, traits favorable for grand touring dynamics, but the car's weight, air, and battery specs remain unrevealed. The handling story is likely theoretical. Rear axle steering and steer-by-wire promise nimble low-speed turning and stable high-speed manners, but without production testing, those promises remain conceptual. Price and availability. Mercedes has positioned the Vision Iconic as a design and technology exercise, not a near-term production model, so there is no official pricing. If any elements or a derivative were to reach showrooms, expect it to command Maybach-level premiums. Think the uppermost luxury bracket rather than mainstream EV pricing. Concept cars like this traditionally influence future flagship models, the Nexus class or a Halo coupe, so pricing will likely be revealed only when a production derivative is announced. For now, the Iconic is a statement piece. What Mercedes aspires to, not what you can buy next year. In short, the Vision Iconic is a theatrical blend of retro glamour and forward-leaning tech. It's not a checklist of usable specs so much as a mood board for Mercedes' next era. Evocative exterior sculpture, a tactilely rich interior that resists pure digital dominance, and experimental systems that could change how luxury, EV, compute, charge, and chauffeur. For YouTube viewers, it's exciting because it proves luxury car making still has the capacity to surprise, even if the showroom version of this dream will be pared back, regulated, and priced for a much smaller audience. If you like this deep look, tell me which part you want next. A script for a quick 60-second teaser, a comparison with the Vision Maybach lineage, or a shot list for filming this review.